Hey, so this video is a little late. I know most of you already know how round one of my Loom game went. If you follow me on Instagram, I already posted about it. But I really wanted to film a video talking about all the entries because there was so many good ones. So that is what this video is. I'm going to be talking about all the entries from round one. Well, not all of them. That would take forever because I got there was so many entries. So if you don't know, I am currently hosting a Loom game on Instagram. Round one just finished, so this is the ending video for round one, and I'm going to announce and explain round two in this video as well. So I'll link up here the first video if you want to check out like all the rules and stuff. I'm not going to go over all the rules again just because it's just repetitive. So if you want to know how to enter, all the rules and all that, you can check up there. The theme for round one was unusual places, as I called it. I wanted you to take a Loom photo in a place you normally don't take a Loom photo. Like, just be a little more adventurous with it. And that was pretty much all the rules. You were allowed to make whatever you wanted. Yeah, you could pretty much do whatever. The only like qualification was obviously it had to be a Loom thing because this is a Loom game, but other than that you were allowed to make whatever you want. You could take a photo wherever, and I pretty much left it really open because I wanted to see what people came up with. And oh my god, this round was impossible to judge. I had my entire family helping me decide who wins. Even some of my aunts, I asked their opinions because I just didn't know who to choose. There was literally so many good entries. So I have my phone here and we're going to, I'll put the photos on the screen for you, but if I'm looking down, it's because I have my phone. Maybe I could pick up my phone. Also, my phone is like the most disgusting thing. This is unrelated, but I've had this phone for like 4 years now. The case was falling apart, so I painted it blue, and now it looks like this. And I always feel bad. This is like unrelated to everything, but I always feel bad because in my art classes, sometimes we'd hand our teachers our phone to like see our reference photos and stuff. And I feel like my phone just looks disgusting, and I promise it's clean. It just looks kind of gross. So these are all the honorable mentions from round one, which I'm kind of glad it's a Loom game because if you don't know how Loom games work, there is going to be a winner of the whole game. So I will be judging your entries from every single round to choose the winner. So I'm kind of glad this is a Loom game because there was some people where I was like, huh, they didn't win this round, but they really could win the whole thing. Okay, so I just got to the hashtag, and the first one I saw right away was this one, which when I saw what they did, I thought, that is genius. But there's this s'more by Crafty Crab Looms, and I love that name. I never noticed their name. Sometimes when I see people's usernames, my brain just like scrambles them and I'm like, ah yes, Crab Looms. Or like, it makes something up, but yeah, that's a cute username. Anyways, they did this s'more with actual crackers, and I'm like, that is such a good idea to, one, avoid making the crackers, because I've tried to make a s'more before, and let me tell you, the cracker part is like the hardest part. So I thought this was so creative and so fun, and then they like took a bite out of it and I was like, this is adorable. So I loved this one. I also want to just say I did enjoy looking at all the entries every morning. Anytime anyone, like, this contest has been bringing me so much joy. I haven't been looming as much as I would have liked because I really did want to participate in round one with you guys, but I think it's kind of obvious I'm a little burnt out from school, so I'm looming, but not as much as I usually do. Oh my god, this one. I did not know if the dragon people were gonna enter. I don't know why I group them all together. The dragon people, yeah, the dragon people. But when I saw that one of them entered my Loom game, I was like, oh my god, they're here. I don't know. I never really talked to them. Well, I talked to one person who makes dragons, but I don't really, like, I follow them, but I feel like I'm not as close friends with them. I don't know. It's a whole thing. But when I saw that, well, her name's Marie? Yeah, Marine Sunshine Arts did this dragon by a bookshelf. I thought it was so cool and so creative, and then I found out that the dragon she made was actually from a book, which is why she took the photo there, and I was like, this is so good. And I love this one. Also, the dragon is just so beautiful. I am forever envious of people who can make dragons. I need to try to make one. It's gonna have to be a video at some point. Okay, I don't know why I like this one. This is just like such a weird place they put it, but I just liked it. Like, I saw it and I'm like, yeah, that's like the perfect spot to put a snail. So Leia Looms made the snail and she stuck it in like a car door handle, and I don't know why. Something about the way the snail's sitting in the door handle, I was like, yeah, you know, that just makes sense. So I don't know why. I'm sorry if you suddenly hear music in the background. Apparently my family has decided now's the time to play. It's funny because 2 people in my family are musical, both my dad and my sister, so there's that. Oh, okay, I did find the photo. Okay, it's also by Leia Looms as well. So I love this photo of 3 dinosaurs on a tire. I don't know why. I feel like this was kind of like her snail photo where I was like, that just makes sense. I also just like how they're like climbing on the tire. I'm so sorry if you can hear them playing piano. They always decide when I film is the time to scream and stuff, so 'tis fine. But yeah, I just love this photo. I also think I'm a little biased to dinosaurs because I noticed when I was looking through my entries, I liked a lot of the dinosaur ones. I was like, you know, they should win. I'm like, or is it just the dinosaur? I have a thing for cute dinosaurs. Like, I feel like dinosaurs in actuality are like a real dinosaur is lame, but like a cute dinosaur I could support and get behind. So I love those dinos. Leia had a lot of good entries. Oh my god, this one. I love this one. And I was like, this one I really thought of, like, I really like this one. It almost won because I thought it was kind of genius. But she put 2 octopuses in the dryer. I think it looks like the dryer, and they're just sitting in there and they're chilling. But then I thought it was kind of interesting because, like, obviously octopuses are like aquariums and stuff, and then you have like the glass. And I thought of like the contrast versus like an aquarium versus a dryer was kind of interesting. I don't know. This one was actually one that they entered really early on, and when I saw it, I'm like, that is just beautiful. And like the Loom creation, just everything. So this is Lala Loom's post. They made Princess Peach and took a photo of it in front of the Mario movie poster, and it's just so cute. Also, the Princess Peach is just like adorable. Oh my god, we have to shout out Olympus. I love I always have my family help me judge because I am biased a little bit to some of my friends, and I feel like Olympus is one of them. It's fine. But I always love his post, and my sister, it's funny because I think my sister's picked Olympus's post to win like 2 years in a row, and it's just coincidence because she doesn't notice it's him. Anyways, he made these dolphins on the beach, and it is such a pretty photo. And then my sister pointed out, which I didn't notice right away, that he put dolphins in love, and my sister's like, that's so cute. And I'm like, it is. I feel that, like I said, there was another person who came back from like, I want to say came back from 2017 because that's like when they left. And when I saw they posted for my Loom game, I was like, you're back. Oh my god, hi. I feel like there's so many old Loomers that I was friends with, and then I don't know, like they kind of disappeared. So it was kind of cool to see him come back. I was like, oh my god, what are you doing here? Basically, MDL Looms came back, and it's kind of funny that he came back for my Loom games because I always felt like we would always compete in Loom games together, and I always felt like it would always come down to me and him most of the time. There was a couple other people, but I feel like in a lot of Loom games it came down to me and him. So I thought it was kind of funny that like he comes back to looming for my Loom game. I don't know, it was, I just was like, what the heck? But I'm glad you're back, MDL. Welcome. Welcome back to the Loom community. We're still here, surprisingly. It was funny because I would always get behind on post, and then like every morning I'd have to catch up. And the morning when I was judging, my sister was like, did you see this elephant? I'm surprised you don't love it. And I was like, I had not seen it yet. It's in sprinkles. My dad said this was his favorite post, for what it's worth. I don't know if it's worth anything, but he said this was his favorite post, and I loved this. Like, just, I'm gonna go stick my Loom things in some sprinkles now. This photo is adorable, and it is my favorite thing. I have a soft spot for dinosaurs. I am recognizing this. But Q and Loom made this dinosaur, and they put it with dinosaur chicken nuggets. Like, that's just adorable. How did I never think of this? I was like, oh my god, so cute. Okay, and this is by Verdane? Verdane? I don't know how to say your name. Who took Loom photos in her sketchbook, and I thought this was genius. I saw this and I'm like, genius. So if you don't know, I also do art as well. I have a sketchbook, and now I'm going to be taking all my Loom photos in my sketchbook. The only problem with that is a lot of my sketchbook, like what's in there's a bunch of crimes. Things that never need to see the light of day. But I thought this was such a genius idea. I'm like, why didn't I think of like taking photos in a sketchbook? And this was just like, I feel like a lot of this round, like, because it was unusual places, like places you don't take Loom photos. But a lot of this round was kind of just like, I feel like it was just some places I'm like, why have I never taken a photo there? Like, it's so obvious and like simple, but yet it's unusual because like so many Loomers just don't take photos there. And I feel like a sketchbook is one of those places because like it's something you never see, but then at the same time you think about it, it's like, why haven't I done that? Also, you have amazing sketches, that's all I have to say. Especially this one with like the people. I love the way you drew those people. Anyways. And me and my sister were laughing so hard at this one. So Holiday Cat Rainbow Loom put her Rainbow Loom squids in a Barbie car, and I thought this was genius and hilarious. like I don't know. I know I used to have like Barbie cars like this, and just the thought of I don't know, something about this photo just makes me so happy. This is also by Crafty Crab Looms, but she took a photo of a fish in a basketball net. But I don't know, something about the way it was hanging and stuff, I loved this photo. The colors, the composition. I'm sorry. Sorry, I also liked a lot of hers. But she took a photo of a cherry narwhal by a stop sign, and it's just cute. Like, there's nothing else, it's just cute. Oh, this photo was another one that's just such a pretty photo for some reason. So this is by Preppy Loomer 7, and they took this no trespassing sign with a balloon dog on it. And my sister told me, she's like, this looks like some kind of photo you'd see on Pinterest, and it does. It's just so pretty and like aesthetic in a weird way. So I think that's pretty much it from round one. There was so many amazing entries, and like I said, I can't shout them all out in this video, or this video would probably be like an hour long. And I don't want it to be. So I would definitely recommend checking out the hashtag if you want to see all the entries. There was so many amazing creations and just so many amazing posts, but I did have to choose a winner. It was impossible to choose. I spent so much time like looking through, thinking, but I did end up choosing a winner eventually. So the winner of round one of my Loom game was Cutie Pie's Craft, who made this banana. They specifically won for this banana post. They posted multiple times, but something about this banana post I just loved. I think it was the banana 69-cent sign. I don't know, something about it was just so cute. I feel like the composition of this photo is just so nice too. Like, you have all the bananas there, and then you got like darker green, lighter green bananas, and then there's a banana, like a loom banana. I don't know, something I love this post I just loved. And it's just so cute. Like, I feel like the reason why this won is just the composition of this photo. Just the way it's laid out is just so nice. Yeah, congrats to Cutie Pie's Craft. I've already talked to her, and I'm working on sending her prize. If you don't know, as part of this Loom game, I make you something, anything you want, and she asked me to surprise her, so I gotta make her something, and I don't know what. Thank you so much if you took the time to enter my giveaway. I'm sorry if you didn't win, but remember, this is a Loom game, so there will be an overall winner at the end. So I think even if you didn't win this round, there's probably a good chance you might win the whole game. There were some really strong entries, and I feel like I forgot some of my favorite entries in this video. So if I didn't mention you in this video, don't think you're like below anyone else. You're not. I also want to just say, I know a lot of Loom games, at least when we used to do them, there would be scores at the end of every round. I decided not to do scores for this Loom game for a number of reasons. Number one being, you probably still wouldn't have round two if I did scores. It would have taken me so long to score everybody. I also just didn't like the idea of like kind of rating your post, because it's kind of just so hard to do because they're all tens. I don't know, it would just be so hard to score, and I really wanted this Loom game to just be for fun. So unlike traditional Loom games, I'm not eliminating anybody, and I'm not going to be doing scores. Now that we're done with round one, I guess it's time to talk about round two. So I already posted round two on Instagram. I really wanted to get it out to you guys right away, but if you're seeing this video, you still have plenty of time to enter round two if you didn't see the post on Instagram, because round two is going to start, well, it's already started by the time you guys see this video, and it's gonna go all the way till June 24th. So you have pretty much all of June to enter this. Round one was a little shorter. I gave you more time for this round. Round two is kind of just a color round. I didn't know how to, it took me so long to figure out how to phrase this, but basically I just want round two to be really colorful. I called this round like a rainbow of all the colors. That may have been an excuse to use the Taylor Swift lyric. It was. Basically, the only qualification for this round is I want you to make a colorful loom creation, and I just want it to be as colorful kind of as possible. You can make any creation again this round, like you can make whatever you want. That's going to be the same for all the rounds. Just because I want to keep it open to as many loomers as possible, because everyone has different like looming preferences. Some people like bracelets, dragons, loomigurumi, loom things, so I want to keep it open like that still. This is going to be kind of a color round, and I just really want to see what you guys do with color. I have color problems. I love color. Both in my art and looming. I used to love making color combinations and just stuff, but I thought it'd be fun if we kind of take it to another level. Basically, the way I explained this on Instagram was, I just want your post for this round to be colorful. You can use all the colors, you can use a few of the colors, you can do rainbows, you can just do one color, I don't know, but I just want your post for this round to be really fun and really colorful. The only thing with color that I do want to mention that I was a little worried and was trying to figure out how to phrase is be careful, because I think if you use too much crazy colors in your loom thing and in the background, they're gonna kind of blend. So just too much color can equal chaos. So all color is not better. I really want you to kind of be selective with your color and just kind of make fun, bright loom creations for this round. So that's pretty much round 2. I feel like it's a little confusing because I kind of just want this round to be as colorful as possible, and that's pretty much the only thing. If you have any questions about this round, just ask me. Yeah. I don't know if that's better. I'm gonna pray I'm in focus. Like I said, I already started round 2 on Instagram, so I've seen a couple entries and you guys are already doing some amazing things so far, and I can't wait to see what else you make. So I think that's pretty much it for this video. Subscribe if you want to see how round 2 goes. I will be making another video like this for round 2 where I talk about the entries and let you know what round 3 is. Follow me on Instagram if you want to keep up with the Loom Game, or if you just want to keep up with me. I've been posting like all the entries to my Loom Game on my story, or at least a few of them. I'm trying to like and keep up with everything, but it's been a lot. Honestly, I've been getting an overwhelming amount of entries, and yeah, I will see you soon in another video. Bye.